Okay, it's time to actually clear out some timber wolves. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where we are outside of the cannery. I actually don't remember if I went into both of these last time, so let me double check just to be sure. Yes, I did. I did, however, miss some genes. Don't know how that happened. Combat boots I didn't miss, but I missed the jeans. Okay, so let me quickly take a look at some of the things I picked up, because I've definitely picked up some clothing items, and I want to make sure that I'm unencumbered. I also want to make sure that I'm a little bit warmer before I go out into the cold and try and hunt some timber wolves. Apparently I still had a pain condition from previous episode. Holding over. Most of the time you don't have to do anything about that unless the, border of the screen is bothering you in some way. It's interesting. It's not something that's super high priority. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop the ruined energy bar. I don't have a lot of time left in the day. So let me just take a look at anything else that I can eat. Yeah, I have some cooking oil that I picked up. It's not so much that this is going to spare me a lot of weight. Okay. I should have honestly eaten these pinnacle peaches before drinking that water, but that's okay. Let's just go ahead and get this taken care of, because pinnacle peaches are very heavy to lug around, and I still have that can on me, but that's at least a little bit of weight saved. And now, yeah, let me go ahead and drop these. As much as it hurts to drop those, I think it makes sense. I'm still pretty encumbered, but this allows me to have a little bit more mobility. And thankfully, it does seem like the weather's actually calmed down a bit. Is that the Timberwolf pack out on the ice? Oh my god, I think it is. How easy are you making this for me? If I snipe them from here, I'm tempted to try. But yeah, that's the Timberwolf pack. That's at least one of the Timberwolf packs. I wonder what their patrol route is. I'm not sure how thin this ice is, so let's find out. Yeah, they're super close. They're all coming right toward me. Am I carrying something stinky? Because they're moving toward me like I am. Now it's a hit. That's a hit. That's a miss. Alright, so 1 kill, 1 hit. Let's see if we can do any better. I don't want to attract their attention. I mean, it won't be the end of the world if I attract their attention, but... Oh, hi. That's a hit. That's a kill. All right. So the 2 that I hit are going to run around like idiots for a second and then die eventually. The question is, are there any other Timberwolves? So I'm going to try and follow the low path here. I might regret this, but if the ice gets thin, then I'll just turn around. This will take me up to the underside of the cannery. I just don't remember if there's more than 1 pack. This might be a second pack. I think that's the pack that I typically run into back at that area. I mentioned right as I was arriving there that there can be Timberwolves there, and That was the pack I was referring to. It does seem like a blizzard is about to set in. Also, I'm actually not able to move. I'm surprised. Oh, wow. My rifle ammunition is also quite limited. So hopefully the cannery will have some. Look at me looking at the ground when I'm reloading the rifle as though it were a revolver. I've already picked up the shells. It's fine. Okay, so this is where I'm going to find out if there are more timberwolves. Because there's a pack that likes to walk around inside the cannery, and I don't know if it's the same one I was just looking at. And if I can get up high on the buildings, I can take care of them pretty easily. I'd prefer not to waste any shots, given that I know my ammunition is pretty limited. Also, we are actually at an ammunition bench, so if we had more stuff, which we don't, by the way, but if we had stuff with us... Alright, I see... Yeah, there's a second Timberwolf pack, as expected. That's a miss. That's a hit. Really can't afford to miss. And that's a hit. Alright, well that might have taken care of them. Although, there could be a fourth Timberwolf. We'll have to see. Yep, there's a fourth. Are there two packs here? I hear one of them growling. That's interesting. There might be two packs here. I mean, it's fine. I'm just going to step inside. That's really interesting. I feel like there might have been a second one. All right, well, doesn't matter. I found my way inside the cannery. Well, not inside the cannery, but let's just say inside the cannery grounds. How about that? All right, there's a recycled can. Don't need that. I am not here very often, and it's so interesting to see this kind of different layout for this interior. You know, this cabin does not match the layout of any others in the game, really. It has its own kind of vibe. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look around. Might still be a Timberwolf walking around, we'll see. Although I tend to doubt it. I kind of think I've taken care of them all. Oh, just kidding. I think the one that's running around wounded is not going to be much of a threat. Okay, I see a insulated flask. Nice. More accelerant. So we've got most of the variants now. We've seen at least 3. Decent snow pants. Nice. Magnifying lens. Not so nice. I only say not so nice because we've already got one of those. Okay, so can't make it up here. I need to follow the specific path to get to the cannery entrance. Which we'll do that later. For now, I just want to search the lower environs. Oh, look, a safe. I didn't know that was here. And a dead body. I think there's also a dead body by the door back there, and I can't remember if I actually searched him. Let's go the fast route here. Alright, that looked like 37 or 38. Nope, 37. Ah, damn. That was 48. 37. $40. Oh, wow. Just kidding. 43. Misread that. Come on. Oh, damn. A little bit too fast. $37. Like 44.
I can't feel my feet.
You're fine. And we're done. A flare and some cash. Okay, game. Okay, game. Alright, there's some sardines. We're going to get lots of sardines while we're here, because this, by the way, if you don't know the lore, if you happen not to know the lore, this is, you know, this is the cannery. This is where all the sardines get made. Good lord. Scared me. So, because his buddies are dead, he's not particularly inclined to attack. He's got inherently low morale. But there is still one Timberwolf up.
This'll come in handy.
I'm just going to try not to accidentally fire this thing. Emphasis on try. Because he's the only Timberwolf up, I'm wondering, like, will he behave more like a normal wolf? Right, there's the dead body over there. I do kind of want to double check that. Check this trunk first. As long as I don't misclick, then I won't pop off a round unnecessarily. I have a lot more revolver ammunition than I do rifle ammunition. But I'm really hoping to find some rifle ammo. The answer, I heard from one commenter, I believe, the answer on the code is that the code is always the same, which this seems to match with what I remember. It's just been a long time. The code is always the same, but you can't actually use the code until you've picked up the piece of paper. So it's not so much that it provides you a physical code to enter, as like the game needs to have memory that you as a player have seen that code during this playthrough. Otherwise, you're not getting in. That's how it works. Which, you know, in some ways, that's almost a better system, I would argue. All right, there's hypothermia risk.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Honestly, I am very happy with how much I've been able to do this episode just wandering around in the cold. All right, there's some cedar firewood. Let's pick that up. I will be using that momentarily. All right, I do, before it gets too much colder, it does seem like a blizzard's kicking up here. I want to check on that body. Might have a Timberwolf right here to the right, so I'll need to be careful of that. But I do not remember if I checked this body. I did. Okay. Grab that feather. Alright, I'm pretty encumbered. Let's go ahead and make for definitive shelter. There will be some wood that I can use. I have plenty of food to eat, and I have a book to read. And hopefully we'll have an aurora tonight. And then I can follow the path into the cannery, which I know roughly speaking where I need to go. It's just been a while. So we'll rediscover it together. Okay. Just double checking to make sure I've picked up all the loot on the lower level. Seems like I've got everything. Oh, there's some more sardines. There's a broom which I can break down. Anything else in the back of this truck? I think I've already been in this truck, but let me just... Yeah, I have. It's amazing how disorienting blizzards are. Okay. So, I don't think I've been in... Yeah, this is where I need to go. There's the climbing rope. I'm gonna tempt fate and wander around a little bit more, because there's a bit to loot in here. And if there's something here that I'm gonna be happy to have once I actually shelter up in a bit, I'd rather have it now. I can eat a little bit more condition loss. I still have some tea that I can drink to recover condition a little bit faster. What's this? Ah. Some wires. Really starting to get anxious about getting to Ash Canyon and grabbing the technical backpack, because that is just going to make life a lot easier. Part of me wishes I hadn't left the wood behind. Oh nice, a couple of marine flares just sitting here. And here is our main shelter. So let's open this. Close the door behind us, and look at that. We are warm enough in here. There's some shoes on the ground, a Summit soda, some... Oh wow, a flare gun. I mean, I don't need the distress pistol itself, although I can check to see if it happens to be better condition than the one I'm carrying, which it does. So let's unload that one. Not that the condition of the flare, flare gun matters that much, but it's just the principle of the thing. If you have two of one thing, keep the one that is actually useful in terms of its condition, lose the one that is lower. Speaking of which, do I still have 2 hatchets? Yes, I do. Let's go ahead and drop that. Also picked up a second can opener. Okay, so that's some of my encumbrance. I wish I would have realized that sooner. Alright, anything in the fridge? Nope, sewing kit. I'm really happy that I have enough clothing. Mind you, if we didn't have the clothing that we do, the situation I'm in right now would not necessarily be one where I'm getting warmer in here without a fire. Nice, there's some oats so I can make some porridge once I got the fire going. Let's see if there's anything underneath. Nope. And of course, all of these benches can be broken down for firewood. So we are in good shape. Yeah, all these pallets can be broken down for firewood as well. So remember, in Season 6 of Against All Odds, I recovered from a couple of food poisoning cases here. So we will certainly be able to get cooking 5 at this fire. Let's go ahead and start the fire. I don't need to worry about using the accelerant. I am going to go ahead and add all of this, and now while this stuff starts to cook, I think I need some water. So let's go ahead and just go all in on some water first and foremost. While that's going, I can start breaking down some of... Oh no, that's going to take 1 hour and 30 minutes. Hello? Is there one that will not take that long? All of these will take 1 hour and 30 minutes. Interesting. You hear that in the background? That is the Aurora soundtrack. So maybe when this blizzard lets up, we'll have an Aurora. Alright, so there's a book. We can definitely use the book. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, let's toss the book on there. And I guess one thing I can do is I can start reading that book that I have. I found another advanced guns. Okay. I am going to go ahead and heat a cup of herbal tea and drink it. Okay. And just to keep the water factory going, so to speak. Let's see. We're going to use the can for water. Hopefully this blizzard doesn't last too long. Okay, we're going to keep going with water there. Let's drink the rest of this water, and then we're just going to start cooking some oats. And this, if we don't get cooking 5 from this, I'm going to be stunned. Being completely honest. Alright, I don't have the recipes for anything else, but that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, wow. Yeah. This is almost certainly going to give us cooking 5. So that's the ability to eat anything we want. More or less. With far less of a concern, particularly predator meat. So survivability is about to go through the roof. Let's keep going with the water there. I should probably allow a little bit of time in between each cooking step, just in case the pop-up arrives, because there's always a bit of a delay. Like right now, I should give it a second. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm still going to be able to make at least 4 more servings of porridge. Not just yet. We've got to be almost there. I know we're almost there. That blizzard is raging in the background. There it is. Cooking 5. Alright, so let's go ahead and cook that. I do want to finish with the porridge, because having this handy will make my life a lot easier. Alright, so at least 1 more serving, possibly 2 if the math works in our favor this time. Which it might. We'll see. Depends on how much porridge we picked up a moment ago. Or how many oats we picked up a moment ago. Okay, let's cook some more herbal tea with some of the water that I have. Nice. Both done in 9 minutes. And yeah, we don't quite have enough. If I had more pinnacle peaches, then I would have been able to make the camber flight porridge. That would have been nice to know before I opened those pinnacle peaches not long ago, because that is a really nice item, and I haven't made that yet. But I guess I'll go ahead and just make some herbal tea. And then this should be the last of it. That's it. Okay. Now, I think what I want to do is just recover a little bit of condition. I'm going to heat this birch bark tea. I don't technically need to heat it. How long's the fire going to last? Hour, 35 minutes? Okay. Tell you what, let's pick this stuff up. And since we have an hour and 35 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and use this hatchet. Now the question is, does this count as an Yeah, this is an outdoor fire, technically. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and pop that coal on there too, just to get it nice and hot. It does seem like we are going to miss out on an aurora tonight, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and... Oh, hold on. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm not going to be eating most of these sardines. Transfer, transfer, transfer. Although I suppose, with cooking 5, Let me remind myself, how impervious to this am I? Never gets parasites or food poisoning. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I just need to remind myself that it's okay to be confident about certain things. YOLO. 12% sardines. Hey. I'm just so used to avoiding these like the plague. It's so nice to be able to just chow down. Cooking 5 is a beautiful thing. Alright, so still pretty encumbered. But now there's 10 hours left on the fire. What I'm going to do is sleep for an hour at a time, because I want to see if we get an aurora. And I think there's a good chance we will. Looking a little better. Let's give it another hour. Come on. I want to hear that beautiful sound. Please. Pretty please? Not yet. Chances are pretty slim at this point because we're approaching the dawn. Sometimes there can be pre-dawn aurora for like an hour or two. Alright, the sun is starting to rise and we have no aurora. Sad day. That's okay though, we still have plenty of time on the fire. Man, all of those planks are gone. I didn't think that would be one breakdown, but apparently it is. Still have this to break down though. Let's go ahead and chop this up. Because I'd prefer to keep this fire going if I can. It's just good to have a nice hot fire ready to go. Alright, so this will bring up the sun. There's that. Anything else? Nope. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything the first time I came in. Anything on the windowsills, maybe? Doesn't seem so. Okay. Some of that reclaimed wood will have to wait. Okay, well at this point I might as well read that book. It does seem like I should clean this. So let's go ahead and clean the rifle. I don't have that many uses of my current cleaning kit. Actually, I have more than one cleaning kit on me. So it would be good to go. Having this thing nice and clean will be better. Also, probably explain some of the misses. Now that I think about it. Alright, it's at 78%, so... about 2 more. Perfect. Hunting rifle totally clean. What else can I drop? I'm still carrying a bunch of stuff that's not necessary. Yeah, the main thing is that I just need to read that book. I can drop this tinder. I can drop the cash. Okay, I do need to drink some water. I'm going to go for these sodas first, because extra weight. That's a pound and a half right there, and then I can just do some reading for a bit. And the good news about the reading is that the reading will pretty much pass the entire day. Well, there's actually... that's not the best thing. Tell you what, let's go ahead and sleep for, let's say, 4 hours first. Not for 6. 6 would have gotten me fully rested, but I want to have some reading time before an aurora potentially starts. Because if we're lucky, we'll have one pretty early with the coming night. Alright, let's go ahead and have some of this porridge. Plenty of porridge on me. Vitamin C has not been a threat yet. We do have scurvy enabled in this playthrough, but it hasn't been a threat yet. Alright, we're going to read 5 hours at a time. Okay, getting a little thirsty there. Now I've got 1 hour, 44 minutes left on the fire. That's a bit of a problem. Let's see if we can keep it going a little bit longer. First, let's drink this orange soda. crappy sardines that we don't have to worry about anymore. God bless Cooking 5. It's such a wonderful addition. Okay. I don't have a ton of water at this point, and I'm going to need some if I'm going to get through the rest of my reading. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more going.
I would drink almost anything about now.
While we do that, the water will be ready when I get back to the fire. Nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and add the rest of this. 5 hours, 42 minutes, which is, of course, longer than that. We have more time than that. So now we're going to read 1 hour at a time. Because we're literally just waiting for the aurora at this point. Just need to wait for that magical sound. And there it is. There it is. That magical, magical sound. Okay. I am encumbered. So before I go anywhere, let's do a couple things. First of all, let me drink some water. Okay, we're going to drop that. Let's go ahead and drop these sticks temporarily. Actually, no. Let's not drop them. I'm going to put them on the fire. Just burn them. Just burn them. Alright, so let's drop the tinder plug, because I don't need it. Honestly, I don't need these Go energy drinks. I can drop one of those. I have these decent snow pants. Oh, that's right. I don't need the extra snow pants, do I? Let's harvest those. That's 30 minutes, but that's okay. If the aurora just went away, I'm going to be real mad. Okay, it didn't. We're good. That would have been horrible timing. We can all agree. Okay, I'll eat one of these porridge servings, and I'm still encumbered, but not as encumbered as I was before. I have a lot of flares. Let's drop some of these. Let's drop those. And there's more that I need to drop, but for now, let's go see Fluffy. Fluffy, my old friend, it has been an age. Alright, there's the timber wolf. Still aurorified. Now, I don't remember the purpose of that particular climb. I think you actually have to go... Hold on. Can you use that climbing rope to get part of the way up, like halfway through? If so, I'm going to do that. That'll be worth leaving some other things behind. So let's leave the hatchet. Let's leave the book. We can come back for a lot of things. Let's leave the spray paint. Screw you. There's some burdock tea in here. Let's leave this insulated flask. Leave the... Man, I so wish you could double click. That would be amazing. Leave the cloth. Leave the cured leather. Let's sort just by alphabetization until I've got everything dropped here. We're going to leave the flashlight. Flashlight could come in handy in some ways, but let's leave the hacksaw. Let's leave the travois. No, I don't want to deploy it. I just want to drop it. Can I not? Are you serious right now? I guess you have to deploy it. That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense. It's just kind of annoying. All right, let's drop those. Man, I am carrying so much crap. All right, we're gonna drop those, drop that, drop that, drop that, and I'll drop all the porridge. Because I don't need the porridge. I'm gonna drop all the tea. Don't need the tea, and this is mostly everything. I want to keep the pry bar because I feel like I might need it, and we'll drop the cooking skillet, and now we can climb. I genuinely do not remember. Also, I'm going to go ahead and drop the travois too. We'll come back for it. I mean, we know it's here. Yeah, I don't remember if this is just an extra looting spot, or if this actually allows kind of a shortcut. Alright, Technician's Notebook. Just leave this here in case it goes worse. Or goes even worse. Alright, so let's drink that water. I don't want to dally here, but I do want to check. Because you never know. The one thing I do want to find here, if I can manage to, is extra ammo. And if there's just one bit of extra ammo, I will be a happy Hadrian. Alright, that was beef jerky. And ketchup chips. Alright, so food's nice and everything, but I need to be mindful of the fact that I don't have all the room in the world to carry extra stuff. Heck, even if I find ammo up here, it wouldn't necessarily be ideal. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that one Timberwolf is just permanently spooked. Okay, so there is that backpack there. I don't actually think... Yeah, I think to get to the cannery I have to go out front. Which is what I remembered. Okay, yeah, I'm past the point of no return here. So let's go down to that boat. Check the backpack.
I'll take it.
Don't care about that. There's not an interior environment on this boat to be explored, but I still want to double check just to make sure that nothing's been added. I mean, I feel like that's a pretty big addition that I might have missed, but just want to be sure. Alright. And now the fun begins. There's at least one Timberwolf running around aurorified out here, and we're going to have to shoot him in the face. I got plenty of ammo. And then we'll have to find our way up to the cannery path. Where does this lead again? I think this is a broken staircase, right? Oh, no, it's not. Where does this go? See, it's been so long since I've done this. Even in my playthroughs last year, I didn't actually come up here. Alright, this is... I'm not going to be able to return here. Oh, yes, I will. Okay. Nice. What do we have here? We got some reclaimed wood. There's... Oh, there's two Timberwolves up. Hello? Where'd the second one come from? I thought I killed everybody. Maybe some of the Timberwolves that I hit didn't actually drop. Okay, this feels like the path. Yeah, this is the path. You can't catch me. I'm on top of the buildings. Neener, neener, neener. I'm a child. And I'm not sorry. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and grab this cedar firewood, and then if I need to climb at any point, then I'll do so. Hi, guys. Alright, that's... Oh, nice. The rifle shell casing. I was about to say, I think I just sacrificed a shell casing, but I didn't. Everything's fine. That worked out. That one I did sacrifice. I think that one fell. This is always so nerve-wracking. Yeah, this is a full second pack. Either that or there was just straight up respawn at some point, which is rude. That is a cache.
This stuff will come in handy.
Wood mashes, nice. One down. And that, there it is. I have a feeling that other casing didn't actually drop.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
down to the level below. I don't think that the coding of the game allows it necessarily. I could be wrong. But I think I probably just didn't see it. That's my guess. Players who have never seen this traversed are having their minds blown right now. Okay, another stem. Not going to worry about that antiseptic because it's way too heavy. Okay, so this is the part that's not traversable. I noted this earlier in the episode. Hey, not just any grape soda. Stale chocolate bar, nice. Reclaimed wood. And there's the backpack. I'll search that real quick. So yeah, this staircase. I was looking at this backpack from the other side.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Alright, so might be a little bit cold when I go in to see Fluffy. But it'll be fine. The nice thing about this doorway is that once you open it, it's permanently open. You don't have to wait for auroras anymore. I'm not going to worry about that spray paint. How dare you give me spray paint? It's so rude. Alright, scrap metal, don't care. I do want to make sure that I'm not wasting too much time here. Alright, good. There's the last Timberwolf over there. Let's see if I can get him. Hand's a bit too shaky. I don't want to waste rifle ammo right now. That would be a little bit goofy on my part. Keypad. Hey! Alright, we are warm enough here. So I take it back. We will actually not have a warmth problem. I'm going to drop this stuff. I'm going to enjoy this grape soda. And are we at 42 minutes? Okay. Let's take care of this, shall we? Thankfully, we're warm enough where we are. Let's go say hey to an old friend. Good night, sweet prince. And with that, I feel a little bad. Didn't even know I was there. There's our save point. We have arrived in the workshop. There's, you know, a little bit of electricity flying everywhere, but we have hopefully some ammo to find here. That's the main thing that I'm hoping that I am able to get. If I had all the stuff to actually make cartridges, then I could absolutely do that. Even if I did, though, I wouldn't have the skill built up yet. I think that skill, let's take a quick look before I wrap up here. That skill is at 3, because I have read my gunsmithing books so far, but it's not at 5 yet. And you really need it to be at 5 if you want to have good quality ammunition that's not going to backfire. But we've arrived, and now we can see what loot this section of Bleak Inlet has for us. And then it's just a matter of heading for Pleasant Valley, and then for Timberwolf Mountain, Ash Canyon, the Technical Backpack, and the next steps of the Signal Void quest. Can't wait. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every day but Wednesday, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.